Can Grok beat Ideogram for POD designs? Today I'm testing both with the exact same prompts, and the results might surprise you. Alright, let me first show you the interface of Grok. Now to use Grok you just visit grok.com, create a free account and get started. So once you're logged in it will look like this. You get the typical prompt box of course. Then you get this paperclip where you can attach some files. You can choose the AI model right here. You can choose between Auto, Fast, Expert and Grok 4.1. Now let's just leave it on Grok 4.1, that's the newest version. Then you also got this really cool feature where you can dictate the prompt. And some more functions on these buttons, Deep Search, Create Image and Pick Personas. So to generate images we just click this button that says Create Image. And here we go. Now we get greeted by all these different kinds of videos. And these were all images that were generated with Grok and transformed into a video by just pressing a button. But let's first get some prompts. So to get some prompts we're just gonna use Flying Research. And let's click on the bestsellers tab on the left. So here we go, we got all the different 6-7 designs and a lot of these Thanksgiving designs. So let's first choose a graphic only design. Okay, let's just pick this turkey right here. Now the easiest way to transform this design into a prompt is by clicking this AI logo. And then we're just gonna press this button that says prompt and then it generates the prompt. Okay, here we go. We can just copy it on this button and let's head over to Grok. So here in Grok, we're just gonna paste in the prompt box. Then we click on this little button right here. We click on image and then you can also set the aspect ratio on the top right here. Now you're quite limited with the aspect ratios, but this vertical format is the best one for t-shirt designs. So we choose that and we're just gonna press this button right here and it immediately starts generating. And here we go. Yeah, these actually look quite nice. Now these variations that you get look actually very similar. So now it could be a bit hard to decide a winner. And one word of warning right here. When you take a look at the shoes, these are definitely these Chuck Taylor shoes. So I would really avoid that. Let's take a look at the prompt if the prompt said that. Okay, the prompt actually says hot pink sneakers with white toe caps, soles and bright green laces. But we always have white laces. Now let's just remove this part right here. And let's just regenerate it. Yeah, here we go. Now that was really fast. Okay, now you got some more generic shoes. And yeah, these images look quite similar. And you can scroll down and it regenerates all the images. So if you notice a mistake in your images, don't bother to correct these mistakes. Just regenerate them by scrolling down. But yeah, these generations are very similar. Now let's just pick this one. And if you want to save this image, just right click and save this image as a file. But let's put the same prompt into Ideogram and compare the results. Okay, so we got Grok on the left and Ideogram on the right. Now let's just paste in the prompt. Here we go. And in Ideogram you got way more settings in the prompt box. So you can choose the image model right here. I just leave it on 3.0 default. Then you got the aspect ratio. In Ideogram I always generate it in a 4x5 format. Then you can set a style right here. And for t-shirt designs I always choose design. You can even add a character and add a color palette, but we don't need that right now. Then you can also set a magic prompt. And that's especially helpful if you have a really simple prompt, but we don't have that right now. And the generation is private. So let's hit generate and see what we get. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the style is way different. Let's take a look at the results. Okay, you can already see this is the original prompt. And we got the green shoelaces. So let's pick this one so we can see it side by side. The Ideogram style is way more simplified. As you can see on the details on this turkey or on this bow right here. And it seems to be that the result from Ideogram is a bit more clean. So let's check the other results from Ideogram. Yeah, the other designs are a bit more different. When you compare this to the Grok version, the ones from Grok are quite similar. And the Ideogram generations are way more different. Yeah, it's really hard to decide a winner for these Ideogram generations. Let's just pick this one. Yeah, when you just compare it side by side, the Grok version is just a bit more noisy. And the Ideogram version is a bit more simplified. And don't get me wrong, the generation from Grok is great, but I prefer the Ideogram version. So this point goes to Ideogram. Okay, let's pick the next design. Now let's just go to the Seller's Trends tab and let's pick this Gingerbread man. So we click on this AI button right here. Then we generate the prompt. Then we're just gonna copy the prompt and we head over to Grok and Ideogram. So let's just paste in the prompt. And we hit generate on Grok and generate on Ideogram. Let's see who's faster. Okay, Grok was faster, but just a few milliseconds. Let's click on the Ideogram generations. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you can already see the difference. Grok and Ideogram generated great designs, but the colors on the Grok generations are just way brighter and just look way more colorful. Compare that to the Ideogram generation. You can see that the colors are way more flat. And always keep in mind this was the same prompt. And just like before, the graphic on Ideogram is way more simplified than the Grok version. There's also a big difference in holding the numbers. So in the Grok version he's not holding them up, but in the Ideogram version he's doing it. So let's check the prompt. Okay, the prompt only says both arms raised holding large waffle textured numbers. Left hand holds 6, right hand holds 7, but the prompt doesn't really say how to hold these numbers. But yeah, I'm sorry Ideogram, but this point goes to Grok. So let's get the next prompt. And for this test, let's take a design that's just text. Let's pick this one right here. How many days a week should you practice? 6, 7. Now let's just generate a prompt. Yeah, here we go. We copy the prompt and we're just gonna paste it right here and right here in Ideogram. And hit generate and generate on Grok. And it's generating. Ideogram is finished. And what about Grok? Still generating. Alright, here we go. Now let's click on the results on Ideogram. Yeah, here we go. Okay, you can already see a difference. But let's first check the spelling. So let's check the spelling on Grok. How many days a week should you practice? 6, 7. How many days a week should you practice? Yeah. Okay, I couldn't find a spelling mistake. Now let's check out the Ideogram versions. How many days a week should you practice? 6, 7. And this first one right here. No spelling mistake. Here, no mistake. Okay. Yep, there are no spelling mistakes. So the biggest difference in these designs is the arrangement of the letters. Now here on Grok you get mostly this block design. Sometimes you get these first words bent like this, but you mostly got this block of text. And on Ideogram these words are all bent like this. And this just looks better in my opinion. So this point goes to Ideogram. Now let's choose a design that contains a graphic and a phrase. So let's see. Yeah, let's pick this cruising design because we can't just pick 6, 7 designs. Let's get the prompt. Okay, here we go. Let's just copy it and paste it right here into Grok and Ideogram and hit generate. Here we go. Who's the winner? Which one is faster? And Ideogram is finished and Grok is still generating, but now it's done. Okay, now this is just a difference of seconds, so don't worry. So let's take a look at the results. Yeah, again, the generations on Grok are quite similar. And let's take at the generations in Ideogram. Yeah, these are a bit more different. And again, the designs are more simplified. You can see that in the details right here. On this ship or on this anchor. Now let's see if there are any typos. I love it when we are cruising together. I love it when we are cruising together. Okay, that's correct, that's correct. And on Ideogram, yeah, we also got no typos. So when we compare the designs, the colors are way different on the Grok version. Well, especially the font colors. And also Ideogram made this grunge effect on the font. And I must admit, this time Grok wins again. I really like this color effect on these words. But of course we are always talking about minor differences. So in my experience, you can always use the quality of both of these generators. So as a conclusion, don't worry about these minor differences. Both of these generators can create high quality designs. Want to check out another great free AI art generator? Then check out this video right here.